In order to share our beliefs with others, we have to know what our beliefs are. We need to start by understanding the core truths of Christianity, that God exists. The Bible is His Word and the ultimate authority over our lives, and that through knowing His Word, we can understand that Jesus is His Son, whom He sent to die for our sins, that He was raised again and is alive. Authentic faith in Jesus compels us to share the good news about Him with others. But how do we do that? How do we even begin a conversation with someone who doesn't believe that Jesus is the Son of God? Let's look back at Paul's example with the Areopagus. Paul was present. He actually went to the city of Athens. He looked around at their culture to get an idea of what they believed. What he saw were idols. He was open to questions from the leaders. He used something of theirs to start a conversation, an altar to an unknown God. He then shared general revelation that God created everything before sharing about special revelation, Jesus and the resurrection. Paul saw that the people of Athens had idols. They had false religions. Instead of putting them down, he offered them the one true God. Like Paul, we can start with things that are common to the other person. Maybe it's something they said, or a bumper sticker on their car, or a past experience they've had. These things allow us to start a conversation in terms that mean something to the other person. This can open up a conversation about God, the general revelation of His existence, and ultimately, the special revelation of the life, death, and resurrection of His Son for our sins. It can seem scary to tell people about Jesus who don't believe that He's the Son of God. We may worry about offending them, or that we'll look weird and sound crazy. But when we realize that Jesus is who He says He is, then we know that the most loving thing we can do is tell others about Him. We aren't responsible for their understanding or accepting of the truth, but we are called to share it. Let's use the example of plants growing in various pots. Think of each pot like a different part of the world. They represent different countries, cultures, or people groups. Some pots may be the ancient Areopagus in Athens. Others may be students at your school. They all look different, but inside they all have the soil of the human heart. The soil is placed in different pots, but it's all the same soil. God made all of us in His image, regardless of where we come from. The soil can be an example of general revelation. God has given us an inner sense of knowing He exists. The soil is ready to receive a seed that can be planted and grow. The seed is special revelation, the truth about God's Son, Jesus. You can plant the seed in all kinds of pots around the world: Asia, the Middle East, Africa, North or South America. In each place, you will have a variation of Christianity that fits into that culture, but the truth doesn't change. There is one true God, and He wants to be known. In fact, He wants to know us so deeply that He sent His Son to die for that very reason. That is the seed that we get to plant in others. God, then, does the growing. How will you plant a seed of truth today?